it a Saudi org? Like, what does it stand for? I guess I cannot think of it. So I'm crowdsourcing the information, and I know some of you could lead me astray, but I'm going to stick to the names that I know. So please don't steer me wrong. But guys, also good news. I haven't had any internet disconnections, thankfully, because oh my gosh, that was it's fine. Got to breathe. All right, where does circle go here? Ding.
Oh, it could go anywhere. I mean,
yeah.
I kind of want to see it center
seconds.
up on Palace and just like.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Palace.
All right. You know what? I'm trying to will this into existence, so I'm gonna say like over here. I don't know why, but
okay.
Not as far as I was expecting. It seems like they were just accommodating both of us to have both Palace and and Westive fishing.
Met in the middle.
Yeah. With our powers combined.
I just love those grid battles. Like,
really? I feel like I actually don't see too many bridge battles. I actually love like fighting on the side of this hill. I don't know what the call out is for this hill, but it's kind of crazy to play around.
The one south of Goduk?
Yes.
No, east of Hoppo. Gotcha. Yeah.
But it's such an interesting one. I'm not a huge fan of the swamps, but if all right, guys, I'm gonna out myself here. If you guys ever get shot from someone early game in these dips, there is a 20% chance that it is me, because whenever I'm not gonna give away all our strats, but whenever I push here, this is like the first place that I go to. Okay, all right. Ding, True, and I always land this compound, almost always. It's so much fun, and then we just push people in fishing camp, and then I love going to these little dips. They're just so much fun. Like, you get so much things that you can play around. Like, you get information. It satisfies it satisfies my brain.
People who land fishing camp are like fish in a barrel. Yeah.
See, it would be easier if I was a better shot, but it's still fun. Okay, like. All right, I guess we got to do it now.
In all honesty, your VSS, dude.
Oh yes. Also, I'm sorry for anyone who's who's met me in pubs recently, because like a couple days before they buffed it, I was like, you know what, dude, let me just say screw it and run VSS. And then I also kind of picked up a Panzerfaust. It's really fun. I got a full squad wipe on YouTube of just as. Card chasing me, Panzerfaust. I died laughing, and I felt so bad for that team. But it was, man, I was smiling for a long time. But yeah, VSS getting buffed. I agree, even though I'm sure that everyone who gets killed by a VSS is going to be unhappy. I was actually talking to some of the Rise boys, and they were like, dude, if we get killed by a VSS, we're going to be so mad. I was like, but if it was me? And they're like, all right. And I'm just like, I'm sorry.
Evan was using the VSS earlier, and he was cracked with it.
Dude, it's so good. I love it, especially if you're quiet. Well, it looks like we already have a crash. 55. He has a Panzerfaust in Rivero. That is a brilliant way to do it. He knew he had no HP, man. And he's just going to go ahead and use it. Like, that's honestly well played by him. Like, that is a tactical losing of your life kind of scenario. So, I know he knocked himself, but I think it was actually beautiful the way he did it.
Yeah.
So,
good trade on yourself. That's
yeah. Right. Tony, unfortunate for him. He's going to go down. Nothing he can do. Just a Panzer to the face. And Roth actually going to go ahead and cross. And never mind. He's saying, I don't want this, because he sees Sam Crow moving. And he doesn't know what the heck is going on. Top 16 to Grand Finals. It is going to be top 8 straight to Grand Finals. And then top 4 from LCQs, which is going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, which I will be casting. Are there any other admin things I need to talk about? I feel like there's one more. Oh, yeah. No, also, I'm switching my intermission screen to the full leaderboard, because Ding and I were talking, and I was like, Rock played yesterday, so they should have a ton of points. And he was like, no, they only had 9 before. So I was like, just to keep things straight, I said screw it, and I'm just putting the full leaderboard on there for the next 2 days. You guys can see how it shakes out. Yeah. And now I think I've done all my admin stuff. Any questions, please just let me know. I will get to it as soon as I can, most likely during an intermission. But again, really appreciate you guys being here and showing the love support for, honestly, not just me, but like all the players. Like, I feel bad because all the players in this lobby and the entire group, the whole 24 teams, I personally think should be paid. I don't have enough money to pay them. Sorry, I'm not a millionaire. That's next on my bucket list. But I really do think that these players are so talented, and each one of them deserves a reward for how well they're doing. That nade should not be cooked enough, as Team Fate going to go ahead and cross, but they have to be careful because there's one man, Syntastico, on
Bridge
the top
camping.
side, but no one's
They
actually
go
going to
low.
go ahead and shoot at them, and so they're going to be safe for now.
If they go high, we go low.
Bro. Oh, yeah, no, wait. Yeah, top 8 from LCQ to Grand Finals.
Reverse.
What was I saying?
Yes. You said top 4, but
Yeah, apologies,
all good.
misspoke. But yes, top
apology
8.
accepted. Bard.
Ding, you were just too kind, man. With all my apologies. I apologize too much, honestly.
These bridge games is what I was talking about, Bard.
All right,
You're like,
so
I don't know what you mean. This is what I mean, just like the bridge games of
no.
crossing.
I knew what you meant, but I
love
feel
cat
like
and mouse.
I don't feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I see a ton of fights is more what I meant. You know, like when I'm casting scrims and stuff, I just don't feel like I see a ton of. Yeah.
You will. You will.
But I actually do like the call out. There was one guy I casted with. He called this a Pepsi circle when water kind of like splits it. I was like, dude, like it's so accurate for what it is. So I love calling these Pepsi circles. And I know that I'm not supposed to say bread nibs, but it's a community cast, so you know I can call it a Pepsi circle.
It's like, okay, so I don't know if you've ever been
actually,
to
hold
Korea,
up.
but it looks like Seoul, South Korea.
Bro, you think I've been to Korea?
I don't know, bro.
I got no money,
You
man.
got some PUBG, right?
Yo, okay, actually,
That's
guys,
a PUBG,
that's next on
changed
my
it to
bucket
Korea.
list. I should go to PUBG. I should go to PUBG to cast Korea. I should go to Korea to cast PUBG.
Yeah, go to Seoul.
Guys, if I ever get to Seoul and cast
You
PUBG,
should.
I might not be able to cast because I will literally be so happy. I would die of happiness, possibly. But Cowboy, he has been spotted out by potentially Dangerous. Who
Don't give up on your dream, Bard.
I will not give up. Cowboy, though, it's not looking too good for him. They
Can we
should take
shoot him,
shots.
block?
I don't know why he hasn't, especially with
Block.
the Panzer
Come
Faust,
on,
you know?
brother.
If he backs away, I think he's waiting for Gabri to get...
Just kill him.
I think this is what they call gun control, right? All right, there we go.
No,
There
we
go.
call that just whiff. Oh, there we go. There's Gabby. Here.
Gabri, though, gonna clean him up. And now Katsuya, they're definitely going to be down. And there's no way that Cowboy can be rezzed. He is the second death of this game. Circle's closing in about a minute. DIY took some shots over at Amigos. As Luminosity do the same, but onto OP. And that door is actually open. It just hasn't loaded in yet on my screen. There we go. So, for those of you who don't know, when an observer goes someplace else, the place has to load in because it has the assets, I think it is called. They have the assets that need to load in first. But Emmy, he has to be careful because his assets are not helping him out right now. He got headshot, and RBN with a couple of shots could put him down. Does land one shot. Needs 26 more damage, and the car
Hang
is
in there, Emmy.
looking rough, but he does make it over. And now Toyo are 2-2 split across the water, which is difficult to say the least. But you guys can see relatively where all the logos
That's a good split,
showcasing the
though.
teams are. It's a good split, but I don't know if they can survive crossing to each other. And there we go. I was the winner of this circle, as we do see it go towards whatever hill we're calling that. What do we call? What's that hill called? Ding. Was there a call out for it?
You can call them swamp hills.
I'll be honest, man. I can't hear you because the game's so loud.
Waiting for
So
shots here.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
I
exactly.
appreciate that.
Yep.
All right, let's move. Okay, now you can talk to me.
Dude, you remember that spectator bug when like you were a third
No,
person and then it would just like,
don't you dare.
oh,
Don't
remember
wish that
that?
on me.
Or do you remember?
I remember that.
Remember that nightmare? Oh
It
my
was
God.
oof.
That was disgusting. I
I
thought PUBG
raged
was
so
gonna just
much.
fall into the ocean after that.
Well, Wooly, he's taking a lot of shots. Taste too. He has been hitting nutty shots and is going to continue as OP also kind of getting close to Duel as teams trying to figure out where the heck they want to go. Duel have seemingly found their spot. Doesn't provide a lot of cover, but Capitan taking shots at everyone in the lobby. It feels like Marver. Oh no, wait. Is he hitting those shots or someone else? Because Benya's in some nasty ones.
3x spray, bro. 3x spray. Capitan.
Oh, okay, but now Fate, they're going up against Rock and... Oh. Brother.
Yeah.
It is going to be rough. They already
Big
lose
bros
one.
here.
Those are good nades as well. RBN waiting for some teammates before he goes and makes the push. Yeah, flanker on the roof, trying to look at BL, but BL just doing too much damage, and RBN gonna take down Tater. Mayo now having to hold the side against Syntastico, but Syntastico is gonna hit him. And now it is just a flanker who's left alive, and Rock showcase why they are top dogs and doing incredibly well in the leaderboard.
I love that compound. 55 esports. Love it.
Yeah, no, it's such a fun one to play. But overpowered.
TTG can live for a while in those tents too. Those are hard to crash.
Yeah. And it's hard to get like a flush on it. Especially if you have like deployable cover on either side.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah. Oni does have
They're
to be careful.
porous, but you can live.
Actually, let's see their setup real quick. All right.
Yeah,
they don't they don't have deployable shields, but they do have vehicles, which is helpful.
Yep, 3 US.
Provides enough cover, you know. Well, Duel honestly only losing one is
Funny,
pretty darn good.
Watching the mortar hit a tent.
And it not dying.
Yeah, it's like bulletproof tent.
Hey, I don't know about you, but my tents are battleproof. And Battle X though,
He does
is
get a knock.
Whoa.
He does get a knock.
How?
I don't know. Maybe he was jumping. It's actually insane. Let's see. That's right. Mortar. He gets him again. Like, good to know, though. I didn't realize that these were like very mortarable.
I didn't. So apparently they are not bulletproof. Katsu are gonna go ahead and start their rotate. It looks like they're going kind of towards Duel.
Play the dip. Nice.
Ooh.
Make a car for it.
That's rough, but I believe you. I trust you. We'll see how well it works out for them. But TTG, they're just putting in so much damage trying to take down those cars. It feels like so many crashes, but it looks like Furia and Outlaws going again head-to-head, and Gump gets immediately taken down by Gizera. 9 inside the building still. Kirby. They already lost Yakamazi to Laucha, actually, from distance. Kraken's knocked, so it's a 2v3. And 9 just going to go straight down to Posa 2. It's just Kirby who's left. Amigos and Pure RNG fighting in that northwest side. And actually, Fissure, he's also trying to make a
Luminosity
move.
going.
That's a great question. I don't know, but we will see, because I also wanted to know. Well, Bizzler going to be taken down by Silzen, and there's no way that he can... I don't think there's a way that he can get rezzed. Yeah.
No, you're right.
Fox is in a rough spot, is potentially dangerous. Also, stop right behind Luminosity. Look to engage, but doesn't seem like it's going to work out. And Duel and Luminosity, they're going to be unfriendly neighbors, as Luminosity have somewhat of a cover. I will say the red zone creating deployable or not deployable cover, but creating like terrain to work with actually does sound super interesting. But wait, they're not introducing destructible terrain into comp yet, right? That wasn't part of the update.
No.
It was just everything except that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I hope that they get that in soon because I think that'll be a very fun aspect of esports. Might be OP, but I would love to see like a team literally just nade the ground and then just go ahead and take it. But so, rock is a type of bird. Oh, interesting. I guess that makes sense. In Legend. Huh. I should look that up. But Loeb's going to go ahead and find Vox. Dual peek on over. They have to be careful because, yep, just like that. BL going to do a lot of damage.
Gets a skill.
Now dual reduced to only 2. OP taking some shots over. It feels like everyone. Not quite sure where to look at just because there's so much going on all at the time. But Caravero, he is going to find Kraken.
Oh my god.
Circle closes and that
Pulls
compound
back.
is massive now. And 55 is so happy and run it down. Also in a great spot here.
Yeah, and trying to go.
And they're actually trying to go ahead and get... Yeah, Gads is trying to be such a great teammate. But... Alt F4? Alt F4.
Oh god.
That's a very frustrating
Oh,
moment,
God.
and the poor guy just getting hit by a vehicle. Nothing he could do about it. And Snaker's now the last one up onto Luminosity. 0 points as of yet. Not looking like a hot game so far. But, you know, we saw Devil Vibes do an amazing job on the second Erangel, and we'll see if Snakers can go ahead and replicate that. But I will say it is a tall order.
Yeah.
Well, oh my gosh, OP gonna go ahead and start to push into the fields. Faravero gets flushed. Gator shooting at a dead body for a little bit, just to make sure, you know. Frost though, Sugar gets. There's no way he survives this. Yeah, Devil Vibes hitting some good shots. Really gonna go ahead and get the flush as well. Rock trying to find their way in. And Amigos and Valley ate the last one on. Oh wait, no, it's him and Senka. Oh, Senka's already in. I didn't see Senka for a second. Gabri goes down to a bolty shot from Rybo, which not expecting that one. And oh no, Senka gets crashed on by Amigos and overpowered. Seems like they crashed on to TTG, picking up all those points, and well done by them. Dude, TTG are a good team. This has been a solid team. Like whenever I've seen them play in open quals, I've always been incredibly impressed by them. So I think there's a decent chance they make it into grand finals. Unironically.
Yeah,
I could be
when
wrong,
Devil
but like
came back to play. Yeah, when they got Devil back on the team, like that was huge.
Yeah.
He didn't play the first day of round.
Oh no.
4?
No, he didn't either. Well, speak of the man, he's gonna go down immediately. So I mean, I've always been impressed by Cater too. I will admit, Devil Vibes has been my favorite, but Cater has some nice plays.
He knows how to ID. Like he knows the game.
The nade comes out perfectly onto Battle X. They have no idea where he is. Oh my gosh. And all this craziness. And Haven is just picking apart TTG. And as soon as Devil Vibes went down, it started turning sour for them. Duel are going to get back up to 2, it looks like. Connection trying to survive. He's just waiting, trying to figure out who the heck is doing all this damage. Valley surviving in blue for now. K-Mine did get rezzed. And that is a lot of stuff going on in that one little dip. But the crash is coming in, potentially dangerous. Gonna go ahead and fight Toyo. Gabri gets a knock. On the other side, Capitan finding Oni. Finds Gabri as well. The man is insane. And now it's just Glock, and Glock goes down, and Capitan does all the work himself. He is going to go ahead and get knocked, but it is going to be good points for them, and they should be able to get them back up.
Need to re-smoke quickly.
I'm so sorry. I did sneeze, so I was not looking at my screen for a second.
Bless you.
I had to
Bless
mute
you.
so I didn't destroy all of your earbuds. Snakers, though, it looks like he's going to go ahead and get crashed on by Amigos. And if they have any mollies or frags, this would be the time to throw them in. But they're getting peppered from the side by Run It Down. The blue zone nade is going to start tagging Snakers. But he does have a blue zone bag, which is going to be incredibly helpful. And he can heal through it if he needs to. But as he was on the edge of it, has time IQ. Trying to play it slow, trying to see what points he can pick up. And now Ripper is getting close, going to go ahead and take a rock. He does have a blue zone, but opts to go for the frag, trying to take down Amigos. And I don't think that nade is actually going to connect. It goes more towards the shack than anything else. TTG finally found out by Haven. And Ripper not able to connect with these just yet. But it is not him that I'm looking at. It is going to be Emmy and IQ and the rest of Toyo. As they spot out Lopez, Emmy gets the knock. Gets the flush as well. Snakers, though, deciding to activate. He gets two, but cannot get any more. Vape Skirt now the last one. The flushes come in. The immediate res onto DNL. Everyone trying to pick up what points they can. And Run It Down don't have information on this, but one nade could take them both down. DNL just going to go ahead and go for the med. IQ still crawling his way in. That's a beautiful nade coming out from Ripper. DNL doesn't have any meds left. That was all the information they needed with the shots, the stun coming in. And that nade is too far to get the knock. But he is literally getting collapsed on by two teams. Fisher gets actually knocked by Syntastico, so maybe they're helping him out. Ripper looking for these points. Going to go ahead and go for the med. Capitan has a Lynx. IQ spotted by Tastu. Oh my gosh! Is he on single fire?
I don't know if that was lag or single fire. That was crazy though. That was crazy, unfortunately.
I am at a loss for words. That is unfortunate, and he will want that. He'll want that back. So, gonna go ahead and push over. Hey, what? Okay, Run It Down, eliminated. That is not how they wanted to go down, but oh my gosh. It doesn't matter because Toyo gonna go ahead and clean up the fight. But oh my gosh, Solds gets knocked. Capitan is doing absolute work with the Lynx. I have not showcased it, but you could have seen it in the kill feed. And now he has one more shot. He is looking to use it. And he gets... I'm done. I'm gonna lose my voice. I'm losing everything. I'm losing my brain. How the heck is he so good? Valiate, he has one med left. He's trying to make it in. Doesn't opt for the shots. He's gonna just run it in. Toyo, don't know that he's here. Capitan, he might be able to spot him. Someone said maybe that's why he didn't shoot earlier, talking about PD and Palace. Because he missed the shots. It's pretty funny. All right, 55. Bro, what the heck is this game? This is why I love PUBG, which is why it's also incredibly mind-blowing is the word I'm going to use. Capitan going to go ahead and flush Roth with a nade. But Toyo looking like a really good... looking really good to win this one, I'll be honest.
Yeah, how many can Valiant get? One, maybe two?
If he even activates. I don't think he's going to activate for a while. Oh my gosh, dude. I can't believe that. What we saw from Run It Down. Well, DIY, he is going to take some shots over from BL. He's trying to survive as long as he can. But Rello, he has a shack. That... I mean, it would not be smart to use it, unironically. Like, it would just actively be bad. But content, you know? Well, speaking of which, someone has a Panzerfaust. Don't know where it went.
It would have been nice if he got crashed earlier.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Can you imagine going into a shack and getting gifted a Panzer like that? That would be crazy.
Right, dude? Oh my god, you're so happy.
Especially in a zone like this, you know, where someone's almost
just feel
guaranteed to
safe.
crash you. Yeah. Like if Snakers had a Panzerfaust in that shack, perfect. He would have
like
thanked the
blanket.
PUBG gods. It's like a warm blanket. Sam Crow gonna go ahead and get knocked by Rybo, and I'm curious as to see when Valiant's gonna move, but doesn't want to. And Toyo, so many kills. Rock also have 8, 9, 8.
Yep. Moving on up.
All right, can you guys get it into the window? That definitely did not hit. That did not hit either. But it's okay because he wasn't even inside.
How does that do damage?
Well, Psycho gonna find him
and
from
now
the other
he's dead.
side. Yeah, I'm surprised that he went outside of the shack. But Circle, it technically goes to Katsuya. Oh, DIY is tempted with the crates, but he knows he can't go for it. Well, Valiant does decide to activate.
Valiant
He's
gets
gonna
one.
find Emmy. But he should go down to the P90, is just going to spam util. He gets another knock, but he goes down. Sam Crow gets knocked by DIY. Valiate, I mean, you know, he did his best. Rybo looks like he should be able to get rezzed as well.
No, they're going to get the res. Yeah.
Good nade coming out from Martin. Is going to find the flush and a knock onto Psycho. Now Karak, the last up on a 55, could just go straight for the res, but he's in a little bit of a bind. He's going to wait for his teammate to come to him. Wait. They didn't get him.
It's 2v2v2v2.
Rybo bled out, bro.
Yeah, I don't get it. Did he run him over?
I know. I think he tried to drive him back, and he couldn't. And he didn't do it in time. I guess he was on a couple of knocks or something. I thought he would have just stuck the res.
Valiant got 2 then.
All
That's
right.
huge.
Yeah.
He took 5th or 6th and then got 2 at the end. That's nice.
Yeah. So, well played on him. More kills than we were expecting him to get. That's a good nade. It might go on the wrong side, but it's going to hit him. And Rello is going to pop on over. And that is Katsuya's first kill.
Yeah, they've been here for a minute.
Yeah. Dude, they've been here since like circle, what, 3? I want to say.
This is so winnable for them, though. It's just like 3 teams of 2.
Yeah. Because Toyo didn't get their third. I mean, they have center zone and DIY. Perfect nade onto Beleda. Beautiful, beautiful flush as well. And dude, look at the util that they have. They still have a lot of 6 frags.
They're set, dude.
Katsuya, this could be massive.
And they're split. Oh my god. Yeah.
Toyo have to make a move inside. I think the question is, who did they crash? Just waiting for the meds to get off. Martin is going to find Capitan. Martin's putting in work, dude.
Crashing nobody.
Right?
He's like getting
Martin
knocked.
just do this himself. Oh, I thought he got that kill, honestly. Just
Face
one
eight,
more
just-
headshot.
Yeah.
Good nades coming out. Just one more damage. DIY. Well, he's going to go down. Penya's going to go down to his own. And Martin, yeah, it's may not be the prettiest win, but Katsuya, you know, they get 13 points for
Yeah.
surviving, honestly.
You take that all day. All day.
Wait, Ding, do you realize the last 2 teams besides the winning team killed themselves rather than give Katsuya the points? I don't think I've ever seen that in a comp game at all. The last 2 teams killed themselves. Not the last team, the last 2 teams. All right, points denial. That's when you know it's getting serious, ladies and gents. EWC group stages. It is a blast. It is so much fun. It is hectic. It is wild. It is crazy. It is everything that we dream it to be. It really is. So, again, massive shout out to Jay Bowler for letting us cast. I think
thanks,
he got
dog.
word. Yeah. So, community casting, it's back for at least EWC, hopefully for more. Please, pretty please, PUBG. Love you. Love me. It's fine. Guys, go ahead. We're going to take a quick break. We'll go on to Miramar and then enjoy the full leaderboard. And we will see you guys in 5 minutes. See you soon.